You imagine standing at the crossroads of your life with countless paths stretching out before you. Some are clear, others shrouded in fog, and many lead to places you'd rather not go. What separates those who arrive at their desired destination from those who wander aimlessly? It's the clarity of vision, a definiteness of purpose that acts like a beacon, cutting through the haze of indecision and distraction. This is not a vague wish or a fleeting dream, but a precise, burning desire that shapes every thought, every decision, and every step you take. Let's explore why this clarity is the cornerstone of all achievement and how it can transform your life in ways you might not yet imagine. When I talk about clarity of vision, I'm referring to a psychological and philosophical anchor, a specific, measurable goal that you can see in your mind's eye with such vividness that it feels almost tangible. Napoleon Hill, whose timeless wisdom in Think and Grow Rich has guided millions, emphasized that success begins with a definite purpose. Without it, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting wherever the currents of life take you. A clear purpose is not just about knowing what you want. It's about understanding why you want it and how it aligns with your deepest values. This alignment creates a harmony within you, a sense of congruence that fuels motivation and silences doubt. Psychologically, it taps into the power of focus. Your mind is a remarkable instrument, capable of extraordinary feats when directed toward a single point. But when scattered, it dissipates energy, leaving you exhausted and unfulfilled. Consider the great inventors and leaders of history. Thomas Edison didn't just stumble upon the light bulb. He held a crystal clear vision of illuminating the world, a purpose that sustained him through thousands of failed experiments. His clarity wasn't a vague hope to invent something useful, but a precise aim to create a practical, affordable source of light. This specificity allowed him to channel his intellect, resources, and persistence into a singular pursuit. The same principle applies to you, whether your goal is to build a business, transform your health, or inspire others. A vague desire to be successful won't cut it. You must define success in concrete terms. Perhaps it's earning a specific income, running a marathon, or writing a book that changes lives. The more precise your vision, the more powerfully it pulls you forward. But clarity of vision is not just about setting a goal. It's about embedding that goal into your subconscious mind. Hill taught us that the subconscious is like fertile soil. It will grow whatever seeds you plant, whether they're weeds of doubt or flowers of purpose. When you define your purpose with clarity, you're planting a seed that takes root in your daily thoughts and actions. This is where the philosophical depth of definiteness comes into play. Your purpose becomes a lens through which you view the world, shaping how you interpret challenges, opportunities, and even failures. It's a filter that sifts out distractions and aligns your energies with what truly matters. Without this lens, you risk becoming a prisoner of circumstance, reacting to life rather than creating it. Let's make this practical. To achieve clarity, you must ask yourself probing questions. What do I want to achieve in the next year, 5 years, or decade? Why does this matter to me? What will my life look like when I've accomplished it? Write down your answers, refine them, and visualize them daily. This isn't mere daydreaming. It's a deliberate act of programming your mind to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Psychologically, this practice strengthens your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that notices what aligns with your focus. If you've ever decided to buy a red car and suddenly noticed red cars everywhere, you've seen this principle in action. A clear purpose works the same way. It tunes your mind to opportunities that move you closer to your goal. This clarity also fosters confidence. When you know exactly where you're going, you move with authority, even in the face of uncertainty. Others sense this conviction and are drawn to it, whether they're collaborators, mentors, or supporters. Your purpose becomes a magnetic force, pulling resources and people toward you. But here's the catch. Clarity demands courage. It requires you to confront your fears, to say no to lesser goals, and to commit fully to your path. It's not enough to know your purpose. You must own it, live it, and breathe it. As you move forward, let clarity of vision be your guiding star. It's the foundation that supports unwavering commitment, actionable steps, and resilience through challenges. The pillars we'll explore next. Without it, your efforts scatter like leaves in the wind. With it, you become unstoppable, a force of nature driven by a purpose that's uniquely yours. Now that you've carved out a clear vision, a definite purpose that lights your path, let's talk about what it takes to bring that vision to life. Clarity alone is not enough. It's like drawing a map without stepping foot on the journey. The second cornerstone of success is unwavering commitment, a relentless dedication to your purpose that transforms a dream into reality. This isn't about fleeting enthusiasm or bursts of effort. It's about a deep psychological resolve that anchors you to your goal, no matter the storms you face. Drawing from the wisdom of Napoleon Hill, let's explore why commitment is the fuel of achievement and how it shapes your mind and actions to create a life of purpose. Commitment is the act of binding yourself, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, to your definite purpose. It's a pledge to prioritize your goal above distractions, doubts, and temporary comforts. Hill often spoke of the power of persistence, noting that every great achievement, from the Wright brothers' flight to Andrew Carnegie's steel empire, was built on an unyielding resolve to see things through. Psychologically, commitment rewires your mind. It shifts you from a mindset of trying to one of doing. When you commit fully, you eliminate the back door of retreat. There's no plan B, no fallback, only the single-minded pursuit of your vision. This mental shift is profound. It's the difference between hoping for success and demanding it of yourself. Philosophically, commitment is an act of faith in your own potential. It's a declaration that you believe in your purpose enough to sacrifice for it. This might mean saying no to late-night distractions to focus on your work, or enduring short-term failures for long-term gains. It's about aligning your daily choices with your ultimate aim, even when those choices are uncomfortable. Hill taught that the subconscious mind responds to consistency. When you act with unwavering commitment, you're programming your subconscious to see your purpose as inevitable. Every small action, every disciplined morning, every problem solved reinforces this belief, creating a feedback loop that strengthens your resolve. Let's ground this in reality. Commitment isn't glamorous, it's gritty. It's showing up when you're tired, when critics doubt you, or when progress feels slow. Consider J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection while writing slished Harry Potter. Her commitment was just to writing a book, but to sharing a story she believed in, no matter the cost. She typed in cafes on a tight budget with a baby to care for because her purpose demanded it. That's what commitment looks like. It's not waiting for perfect conditions, but acting in spite of imperfect ones. You don't need more time, money, or talent. You need the resolve to use what you have where you are right now. Right now, this resolve also builds character. Each time you choose your purpose over temptation, you forge self-discipline, a trait that compounds over time. Psychologically, this strengthens your sense of agency. You become the architect of your destiny, not a victim of circumstance. But commitment isn't blind stubbornness. It's intelligent persistence, knowing when to adapt your methods while keeping your purpose fixed. If one approach fails, your commitment drives you to find another, not to abandon the goal. This flexibility within focus is what separates those who endure from those who give up. How do you cultivate this level of commitment? Start by anchoring your purpose to a deep why. Why does this goal matter to you? Is it freedom, impact, legacy? Let that why burn in your chest. Then, make your commitment public, tell others, write it down, create accountability. Surround yourself with people who support your vision, not those who dilute it. And most importantly, act daily. Commitment is not a one-time decision. It's a series of choices, each one a brick in the foundation of your success. As we move toward actionable steps and resilience in this journey, remember that commitment is the bridge between vision and victory. It's the force that keeps you moving when clarity alone isn't enough. So, stand firm in your purpose. Let your commitment be a fire that no setback can extinguish. Because when you dedicate yourself wholly to your definite purpose, you don't just chase a dream, you become the kind of person who makes dreams real, having established a clear vision and fortified it with unwavering commitment. We now arrive at the practical heart of bringing your definite purpose to life. Actionable steps. A purpose, no matter how vivid or passionately pursued, remains a mere idea without a deliberate plan to make it real. This is where the rubber meets the road, where your dreams are translated into tangible progress through disciplined, intentional actions. Drawing on the timeless principles of Napoleon Hill, let's explore how breaking your purpose into actionable steps not only makes achievement possible, but also harnesses the psychological and philosophical power of purposeful action, guiding you toward a life of impact and fulfillment. Actionable steps are the bridge between the abstract and the concrete. They transform the lofty vision in your mind into a series of manageable, measurable tasks that you can tackle daily. Hill emphasized that success is not a single leap but a steady climb, built on consistent, purposeful effort. Psychologically, this approach taps into the power of momentum. When you break your purpose into smaller milestones, say, writing words a day toward a book or dedicating an hour to learning a new skill, you create a sense of progress that fuels motivation. Each completed step reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve the larger goal, creating a positive feedback loop in your mind. This isn't just about getting things done, it's about programming your subconscious to see success as inevitable. Philosophically, actionable steps embody the principle of living intentionally. They reflect a conscious choice to shape your reality rather than letting life happen to you. Hill often spoke of the importance of a definite plan, not as a rigid blueprint, but as a flexible framework that keeps you aligned with your purpose. This requires clarity about what actions move you closer to your goal and the discipline to prioritize them. It's about recognizing that every choice, whether to scroll through your phone or study a new concept, either serves your purpose or detracts from it. By choosing actions that align with your vision, you're exercising your power as a creator of your own destiny, a concept that resonates deeply with the human need for meaning and agency. Let's make this practical. Suppose your purpose is to start a business. Your vision is clear: to build a company that solves a specific problem. Your commitment drives you to work on it daily, but without actionable steps, you're just dreaming. Start by identifying the smallest, most immediate tasks, research your market today, draft a business plan this week, or connect with a mentor by month's end. These aren't random tasks, they're deliberate steps, each one a building block towards your goal. Hill's approach teaches us to write these steps down, to make them specific and time-bound. For example, instead of learn marketing, set a goal to complete an online course on digital marketing by next Friday. This specificity transforms vague intentions into concrete progress. The psychological benefit of actionable steps lies in their ability to combat overwhelm. A grand purpose can feel daunting, but breaking it into daily or weekly tasks makes it approachable. Each small win, finishing a chapter, making a sales call, or mastering a skill, builds confidence and clarity. This also aligns with the concept of Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement through small, incremental changes. By focusing on what you can do today, you avoid paralysis and keep moving forward even when the finish line feels far away. Moreover, these steps allow you to adapt. If a strategy isn't working, your commitment to your purpose drives you to tweak your plan, not abandon it. But here's the deeper truth. Actionable steps are a form of self-respect. When you act on your purpose, you're honoring your potential. You're saying to yourself and the world that your vision matters enough to invest time, effort, and energy. Builds not just progress but character. It's why Hill stressed the importance of daily habits, because who you become in the pursuit of your purpose is as important as the goal itself. Surround yourself with tools and people that support your plan, a notebook for tracking progress, a mentor for guidance, or a community that shares your values. As we prepare to discuss resilience through challenges, remember that actionable steps are the engine of your success. They turn your vision and commitment into reality, one deliberate choice at a time. So, take out a pen, map out your next step, and act on it today. Because the life you want isn't built in a single moment. It's crafted through the small, purposeful actions you choose right now. We've journeyed through the power of a clear vision, the strength of unwavering commitment, and the practicality of action. Now we arrive at the final pillar that binds them all together, resilience through challenges. A definite purpose is not a shield against obstacles. It's a foundation that helps you stand firm when life tests your resolve. Drawing from Napoleon Hill's timeless wisdom, let's explore how resilience, rooted in your purpose, transforms setbacks into stepping stones, weaving psychological and philosophical depth into the fabric of your success. This is about turning adversity into opportunity and emerging stronger with your purpose as your anchor. Resilience is not just about bouncing back. It's about growing through adversity. Hill often said that every failure carries the seed of an equivalent success, but only if you have the vision to see it. Psychologically, resilience is the ability to maintain focus on your purpose when doubt, fear, or external pressures threaten to derail you. It's about training your mind to view challenges not as roadblocks but as puzzles to solve. When you've defined your purpose with clarity, committed to it with unwavering dedication, and mapped out actionable steps, setbacks become part of the process, not the end of it. Your purpose acts like a mental compass, reorienting you when life storms knock you off course. Philosophically, resilience reflects a deeper truth about the human condition. Growth requires struggle. Hill's teachings remind us that life is not a straight path, but a series of tests that forge character and wisdom. This gives these tests meaning. When you face rejection, financial strain, or self-doubt, your definite purpose reminds you why you're fighting. It's the difference between giving up and digging deeper. Consider the story of Abraham Lincoln, who faced countless failures, lost elections, business ventures gone awry, personal tragedies, yet his purpose to serve and unite a nation kept him moving forward. In fact, refined his resolve, proving that resilience is not the absence of hardship, but the courage to push through it. Let's make this real. Challenges are inevitable. You might miss a deadline, lose a key opportunity, or face criticism that shakes your confidence. Resilience means pausing, assessing, and adapting without losing sight of your goal. Psychologically, this involves reframing failure as feedback. When a plan fails, ask, what can I learn? How can I adjust my steps? This mindset shifts you from victimhood to empowerment. Hill emphasized the importance of the subconscious mind here. When you feed it thoughts of persistence rather than defeat, it's to seek solutions automatically. Your purpose becomes a filter, helping you discern which challenges are worth tackling and which are distractions to ignore. Practically, resilience is built through habits that strengthen your mental and emotional core. Start by visualizing your purpose daily. It's like a mental rehearsal that prepares you for obstacles. Surround yourself with a support system, mentors, peers, or even books that reinforce your commitment. Hill often spoke of the mastermind group, A circle of like-minded individuals who bolster your resolve. When challenges hit, lean on them, but also lean on your own clarity. Write down your purpose and keep it visible. Let it remind you why the struggle matters. And don't shy away from small, consistent actions. Each one rebuilds momentum, proving to yourself that you're still in the game